The No Fate channel, checking in. It is day 22 of this dad's bad back. I'm going to go over my MRI results, what I've been doing currently to improve my bad back, and where I'm headed in the next few weeks. It has been 22 days now since I had hurt my back, and I'm going to keep this Dad's Bad Back series going to help you, first and foremost, with any back pain that you might be experiencing. Hopefully you can get tips and tricks to either reduce or alleviate your back pain like I'm trying to do, or at the very least, maybe get some ideas on how to prevent it in the future. And the second reason for this series, probably the most important one, is that I need to stay focused on my recovery. So often it is easy to get excited to go to the gym or work out or go for a run. It's not very exciting or fun to just stretch or go to PT and do physical therapy. It just isn't. So I need to keep this series going, as much for you as for me. So quick update. I did get an MRI on my back and the results came in almost immediately. I do have a moderately bulging disc between my L4 and L5 discs, and I do have a previous stress fracture that I didn't know about that had healed. So it looks like earlier in my life I had a stress fracture, it healed, and so that's not an issue, but of course that bulging disc is an issue. That's not anything new. That's what was expected or suspected during my first evaluation with an orthopedic specialist. And unfortunately, it just told us what we already know. So while it's not good news, it's not bad news either. It's just kind of stating the fact. And the good point is, or the good information is that they did the MRI so that there's nothing worse back there. There's no surprises that's going to catch me off guard 6 months from now down the road. So overall, I'm happy I got the MRI, even though the results didn't tell me anything new. I will say, as a point of reference, if you ever get an MRI yourself, make sure you get yourself a copy of the results, preferably an electronic copy, so that if you have to go to a different orthopedic specialist, if this happens to flare up or you have an issue down the road, say years from now, you still have that copy, because hey, you paid for it, you might as well have a copy. So my process that I have now been doing twice a day is to heat up my back, get it nice and warm. I then do the stretches that I have from physical therapy, making sure that I hold those stretches for 30-second intervals, which is quite a long time. And that stretching does take a while, but it's so important to stay as limber because my muscles in both my hamstrings and in my lower back still super, super tight, especially in the morning and especially at night. And then after I finish those stretches, I try to massage the area as best I can. And then finally, I always finish off with ice to flush the area out with any type of inflammation that might be in there. Try to flush it out as best I can, finishing off everything I do with ice. I have gotten back into the gym, mostly just to stretch and to use the sauna. I have been able to walk and use the seated bicycle, trying to, again, do as much as I can without pushing it, making sure that I'm still trying to get that blood flow throughout my body and promote recovery as best I can. A few things that I am able to do is forearms. So I have been doing a very diligent forearm routine with some of the Captains of Crunch hand hold forearm exercises that I have, and that doesn't bother my back at all. But hey, it's important to do what you can when you're injured, even if it is something as small and minimal as forearms. So where do I go from here? It's day 22, and I am clearly nowhere close to actually getting back to what I was doing very easily in the gym. And it's frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It is extremely frustrating, and that's why I'm really doing these videos, to keep me motivated and to keep me on task. Next week, I have a physical therapy appointment, so my physical therapist can hopefully evaluate how far I've improved. Hopefully it's a lot, but evaluate that, give me more stretches and hopefully some mobility work to improve that flexibility, loosen up the back, and improve my core strength. And then we just keep grinding it out, unfortunately, just trying to improve, progressive day-over-day improvement. And eventually I'm going to work back into the weights. And obviously that's going to be a very, very slow and arduous process, especially someone like me who I just want to jump right back in and lift all the weight. But that's going to be a great way to hurt myself. I'm still trying to stay mentally focused and mentally positive with respect to the fact that it's only been about 3 weeks and the minimum time for recovery is 4 weeks. On the next episode, I'm going to give you not only an update, but take you through some of the devices that I have purchased and have been using to help improve my back posture, improve my comfort level while I'm sitting at my desk and for hours on end, and have been helping me recover. I'm going to go through those, and hopefully they'll give you some ideas on things that you might find useful in your life. Hey guys, if you came this far in the video, give this video a like. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And hey, as usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.